Hi, welcome to this video. I am really excited to be collaborating with my friend Anita. And Anita, will you just take a quick second and introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Anita. I'm based out of Canada. And Alli and I, we have a common connection called Beauty Counter. And we both have YouTube channels. And right now, we wanted to collaborate to talk about the benefits and how-tos of a Gua Sha stone massage.
Yay, I'm so excited. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Alli. And yes, we both love Beauty Counter and we both love Gua Sha. So I'm really excited to be able to collaborate with Anita. I am down in Texas. So it's fun to collaborate from so far away from each other. So, okay, so tell us a little bit about your Gua Sha journey.
I actually started Gua Sha very young. I was a child. My mother, we are from South Korea in Seoul. And when she moved to Canada, she introduced me to certain facial massages while I was studying as a student in university. And so certain pressure points helped to relieve my stress and muscle tension. And then as I started my YouTube channel about 2 years ago, or just before the COVID-19 pandemic, I started getting into various tools, so the Gua Sha stone and the jade roller, and I started to really understand the power of jade. I started teaching myself the Gua Sha stone massages, but then I realized it paralleled along with what I learned as a child with the Korean traditions. Now I'm in the business of simplifying Korean skincare traditions for really busy people, and so I'm really happy to do this collab.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, I am a lot newer to my Gua Sha journey. I'd say I didn't even know what a Gua Sha stone was until just a few months ago. But in just a few short months that I've been practicing Gua Sha, I have seen some really amazing changes, and the relaxation aspect of it has been huge. And so I'm really excited to kind of chat about our favorite moves and some of our best practices. So, how would you recommend somebody gets started with Gua Sha? What do they need to do to prep their skin and get everything ready?
I typically like to do Gua Sha as a relaxation, so at nighttime. So I would say starting with a clean face is probably the best starting point, and then just getting the tools, even if it's just a simple stone, or even without a stone, just the hands or metal spoon, and then a really nice, luxurious facial oil. What would you recommend, Alli?
Same. So definitely, if you are going to use your hands, start with clean hands because we never want to touch our face with dirty hands. And then, yes, Beauty Counter facial oil is one of my favorites. I know you've got that one with you. This is the brightening facial oil. And then I also like the restoring face serum from Hugh and Grace. As long as you have a nice, thick layer of oil, I'd probably say at least 2 to 3 drops of oil, and probably 4 to 5 drops of this serum. You want to be able to really have a nice glide going, so we're not pulling or tugging or doing any rubbing. So let me get mine. I'm going to go ahead and go with the restoring face serum here.
And I'm going to use the brightening Beauty Counter oil.
Perfect.
Just warming it in between my fingers.
Thank you. And my hands are very clean.
Yes. So this oil has aromatherapy scents. So I just find it adds to the experience. What about yours, Alli?
Same.
How does it feel?
Smells amazing and it feels amazing. And then here is the newer packaging for the Beauty Counter brightening oil that you are applying, just so that you can see the new packaging too. Okay, I think we're ready.
Yes.
All right, so what is your favorite move? What's your favorite place to start? Let's see it.
Sometimes when I'm doing this at night, I find that I'm really exhausted and tired. So one of the basic moves that I really enjoy doing is focusing on the neck and promoting lymphatic drainage. So this is one of the moves that I like. Is just to kind of use whatever edge of the stone that feels comfortable and working downwards to heart center. the reason why a lot of the tension for me while I'm working at my desk sits at the neck. And so the reason why I like to promote this, about 15 glides down each side, is automatically it just puts me in a state of relaxation, easing the tension.
Mm. And do the other side. Yes. So I've noticed that this move in particular has really helped, just pull toxins and waste and all of that down and out. And it's really been helping with any hormonal breakouts or, issues that are going on my face. This actually has helped to just kind of drain and get that out of there to help those heal. So that's been a really cool thing so far.
A lot of my friends and clients are in their 40s. I'm 43 right now. And they're finding that the gravity is doing its work. So the skin or even just the muscles in around the neck area are just getting a bit different. So some people are worried about the double chin, the sagginess around the neck. And so what I'd like to promote as well is just another quick addition of a movement back and forth like this, just below the jawline. And this helps to also move some of the kind of areas where muscles can get really clumped together. It helps break them up. And then when you're doing the downward sweeping motion, you're really promoting a lot of circulation and some of the buildup that tends to contribute to the double skin and the sagging. You'll see a lot of improvement just by doing this back and forth motion. So I spend about 30 seconds. And in retrospect, it's time well spent.
Right. Yes. And which tool are you using?
For this, I am using, this is a buy-in stone. So it's black colored and it has different healing properties from jade. I just like the weight of this one. This one's in particular is from Wildling. And where's your tool from, Alli? Beautiful green.
It is jade too, and this is from Hugh and Grace, and it is a pretty nice weight, and it makes it pretty easy to glide. And I do like some of the different curves and features to kind of get into the different places. So
this one has a bit of like a ridged texture to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and this one we'll get into once we start working our forehead, because I find that it really helps do different functions by having the different curves and the shapes and the pointed edges.
Yeah, that one's really cool. Do you want to move up on our faces here a little?
Yes.
Okay. Why
so
don't
we
you
have
next one?
When we have limited time, I like to focus on areas where I feel a lot of tension and some of the energy that's really pent up. And I find it's a lot in between the eyebrows here. So particularly, I wear contacts. Sometimes I wear glasses, so there's a lot of eye strain. So by using the two pointed tips, I just gently push in between the eyes and then give it up and down as well as circular motions. The circular is a bit difficult, but if you have a stone that fits well in between, then you should just be able to do a small wiggle, and then immediately the eye strain and tension is relieved.
Yeah.
This is something that's really quick. You can do it midday. You don't need a lot of time to kind of just take a few moments, breathe, and then let some of that tension go.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So how many seconds would you say a day to spend in this area?
For this one, I kind of count to 30.
Okay.
And then other days when I feel like the tension is even more, I can go up to 60. And just counting to 60 provides just enough relief for me. And I can continue about my day.
Very cool.
How do you work this area, Alli?
So my favorite way, or my favorite thing that I've been able to notice from using my stone is being able to kind of release the tension in my forehead area. And that has also helped with stress levels, but it's also helped kind of make these lines that we're getting a little deep, a little bit thinner and less noticeable, which is nice. I know, we are aging gracefully and things, we're going to have lines, but being able to release that tension a little bit has been really nice. So I've just been taking my stone and I've just been spending about 30 seconds or so on each side of my forehead and just kind of pulling gently and just releasing the tension in my forehead. I feel like that's where I hold most of my tension. I'm not quite sure why, but this has really, really been helping relieve stress and help to release these lines on my forehead.
No, that does feel wonderful, especially with the oil. It just seems to
Yes.
glide so much easier.
Yes.
Oh, I'm really enjoying this move.
Yeah. So that's probably been my favorite move. And then I do like to always end to, just draining out before I end my session just to make sure, I've left on a nice note. And then that's it. So I've really been enjoying my gua sha journey so far. And I know that my skin has been loving the benefits as well.
Oh, I really enjoy this and the skin benefits are one thing, the stress easing and the tension is another. And it doesn't take a very long time, I find, to
Right.
just pick it up. And
Mhm.
sometimes now I just travel with my stone because it's a really great way to end the day. I know you've done some really great work with promoting the Gua Sha routine on your YouTube channel, Alli. So where can people find you?
My YouTube channel is called Clean Beauty with Alli Marie. So you can find me there and remind us of your YouTube channel as well, Anita.
Yes, so I also did a full Gua Sha stone routine, and my channel is at Mean40, MEIN40 channel. So you can both find us on YouTube for full length skincare routines, in addition to the Gua Sha stone massage.
Yes. Thank you so much for meeting with me today, Anita. Always a pleasure to chat with you.
Yes, great collaboration. Thanks so much, Alli.
Okay, bye.
Bye.